Hi guys. Woo! Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. You guys, today I have been dreading making this video, but I still get a lot of questions about what happened with my first relationship. So this video is going to be a story time. My ex cheated on me. You'll tell by the title, but it is a really long story and I'm gonna try to shorten it into like 5 minutes, but we're gonna see how I'll do. So y'all know, like back in June, I was living with my mom and we had came down to Oklahoma to visit. We were on a road trip, and then this whole trip just turned into chaos. So back then in June, maybe it was July, whatever one it was, I had been texting with this guy, and ever since I was like really young, I was talking to him, and then he got a girlfriend, and then he broke up with that girl, and then got a new girlfriend, and then all of that. But back in the day, I was living with my dad, and he was really strict, and so I didn't get to hang out with him. But I was visiting with my mom, and the first day I got in Oklahoma, he asked to hang out. So I was like, sure, yeah, whatever. So I go and pick him up. Then just like the whole 3 weeks we're there, he's with me every single day besides one. And you know, I should have known like the one day he wasn't with me, he was with another girl, because there was multiple signs. But like, I was just like, wow, this is my first love, da 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 da. So everyone was telling me like, no, you should not. But I didn't listen, and wow, I should have listened. So the one day I was not with him, he went and had sex with another girl. That was his ex that he said was crazy, was talking about her and all of this stuff. It was like really bad, and he just said like they were nothing. Like they were nothing, like, no, and they were something. So basically, as you guys know, I was going back to Washington with my mom, and that trip was a road trip. We were going to be going to like through New Mexico, California, I don't know where else we went, but that road trip, he came with me. So basically he was moving in with me. It was going good for the first like 2 months. Along the way we stopped in California. I don't really remember where else. He met my grandma, my aunt, my uncles, my other aunts, all of my family. So I looked so stupid, but it's okay. And when we got to Washington, things kind of started to change. I guess on the road trip, he was telling my mom that he needed to call his mom off of her phone because he didn't have a phone at the time. And I wasn't there because in California, you guys know my best friend lives there, and I was out with her. And the whole time he was calling his ex-girlfriend. So we get to Washington, things are starting to get a little weird, and his ex-girlfriend is texting me, and she's like asking me all these questions, and I'm like, what is this? Like, why is she texting me? I don't want to talk to her. And so he's just like saying like, oh, she's just like crazy, like she's just jealous, all this. And I'm like, hold up, like obviously if she's texting me this much, like she's not just crazy, I have to listen to her. So fast forward like a month, wow, we are driving to the mountains to go hiking, right? We are just trying to get our hike on. But no. This girl is texting me, sending me all of these screenshots of like messages and all of this. And I guess he told his family that he was going into the Navy? Navy. Sorry guys, I'm really sick, so don't mind my coughing and my ugly voice. So he tells his family he's going into the Navy, doesn't tell any of them like what number to call, anything like that. So I guess I'm a freaking Navy base. Whatever. But she sent me all these messages like, what the heck, da na 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 na. And so I like started like, she called me in front of him. So we're over here like talking like, oh yeah, like that's crazy, like really? Because he's with me right now and he said he wants to live with me and all of this. And get this, we're both like, okay, we just won't talk to him. We'll get him home and then we'll just both not talk to him. So basically that day in the mountains was a day of discoveries. So good. So basically I'm just bawling, screaming, crying. That's the same thing as bawling. I don't know what I'm talking about. My mom has never seen me like this. She's just like, what are you doing, Kaelyn? And basically I'm just telling her no, 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 no. And so then you know, that, mind you, was like 2 weeks before he was leaving. So like he had planned this whole going back to Oklahoma thing without me. Didn't tell me. So basically I found out all of that, and that's 2 weeks before he's leaving. So I'm just like, wow, I'm really stuck with this guy for 2 weeks. I'm upset. And so eventually, you know, fast forward like 2 days, my friend comes over, she makes everything better, we're all hanging out, it is fine, it is fine. And then we're all fine. Fast forward like 2 weeks, I drop him off at the airport and he's like, oh, I'll text you, like, no, seriously, I don't want to lose you, no, 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 no. That was another lie. So, no, I'm just kidding, I'm not okay. So, he gets on the plane, calls me when he gets there and says I don't have any way to get to wherever, da-na-na-na-na, my mom's, da-na-na-na-na. He tries to get me to Uber him to the girl's house. How freaking rude. And then I'm like, no, 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 it's not happening. I know that's her address. And basically, she went and picked him up, and he left me for another girl. Woo! So that is my story time. If you have any questions about it, really, just feel free to ask. I'm not even hurt no more. I learned a lot from that. You better trust your gut, ladies, because I didn't, and look where it got me. Love that for me. So y'all like, subscribe, show your friends, show you young girls, and just really take this lesson from me, because I wish I would have took the advice that my fellow ladies were giving me. So y'all still enter my giveaway, those monthly giveaways. Let me know what y'all want in the giveaway next month. Y'all stay safe out here and don't get your heart broken. Love y'all.